Hello everybody. I got a question for you. Do you live in Harford County or near Harford County and you're looking for some places to get out, do some hiking, some walking, something that doesn't overtax you if you're not used to doing it? This video and the next couple I'm going to share, hopefully, are going to be about the Ma and Pa Heritage Trail. For the most part, it follows the old Ma and Pa Railroad bed from Forest Hill to Annie's Playground in Falston. There is a new section being built from Bynum, which is South Forest Hill, to William Street. I'm not sure when it's going to be completed, but when it's done, I'll try to share a video on that. I'm really looking forward to walking on that one. I hope you enjoy this video. This is a new attempt for me, just trying to get out of my comfort zone a little bit. YouTube's a great place to find new information, to get some ideas of things you might like to do. So I hope this helps you. Please like, subscribe, click the notification bell, whatever you want to do. I don't know how many videos I'm going to get uploaded, but it should be fun. Ma and Pa Heritage Trail is on the All Trails app. You can pay about $40 a year, I believe it is, to be able to download maps to your phone. Good way to keep track of where you are on the trail, how many miles you've walked. I don't know if this is focusing. I've been having trouble getting the GoPro to focus on the phone. It does show it's 3.4 miles. That is round trip for this section of the trail. That is one thing with all trails. You have to read the description to see if it says out and back or if it's just one way to get your distance. 118 feet elevation gain on this section. Not bad. If it's readable, you can see the airport on there. Some different businesses along the way. The app is a good way to find, say you need to find a restaurant in a town if you're on a hike, or you need to find some place to use a restroom. A lot of times that's going to be on the All Trails map. Also, if you check comments, a lot of times it'll be updated recently as far as what kind of condition the trail might be in, especially in the wintertime if it's icy, or if the trail's closed for some reason, there might be a comment in the All Trails app. You don't really have to pay for the subscription to do that, but to download the maps you do. Hi everybody, today I'm at Friends Park here in Forest Hill, getting ready to walk the Ma and Pa Heritage Rail Trail toward Bynum Rd. As you can see, we're in the middle of winter here. We got some ice on the pond. So I got some kids out there playing. A little chilly, about 37 degrees. We're going to see what we can find on the trail today. So this is the section of the trail. Like I say, it starts at Friends Park. Plenty of parking here today. Only time I've ever had a problem here is if it's lacrosse or soccer season. It can kind of get pretty busy, especially in the evenings. There's an outdoor fitness center here. You can do some chin-ups, pull-ups. They got different exercises listed that you can do at each piece of equipment. And here on the side. Very seldom ever see anybody use it, but it is here if you like. As you can see, for the most part, the trail's nice and flat. It is gravel, so it's a little muddy today. You know, freeze and thaw of the winter. Dogs are allowed on the trail. They just ask that you clean up. Usually there are bags at each end, trash cans at each end for your bags. This section in the trail, of the trails, a little bit of an industrial area, which I know some people don't like, but this one, I do believe that this section of the trail is the closest to where the train actually ran, the Maryland-Pennsylvania Railroad. As far as the trail goes, I know some of the other parts kind of veer off from the original path because of being developed. When you get to Newport Drive, you're going to make a left. There's a sidewalk down. There are signs here telling you which way to go. And then fairly decent sidewalks here. A little narrow ahead of us here. I'll let you see that. There are bike paths along the road also. Let's see here. There's a bike path here to the right on both sides of the road. And you can see where the sidewalk narrows down pretty good here. If I see there's other people on the trail like there is today, headed in my direction, I'll step off into the bike path. Plenty of room for everybody. And when we get to the end, there's a crosswalk. Never very much traffic here, but you still gotta be careful. And we're back onto the gravel. To the only hill on this section of the trail. You can probably hear the traffic. There's also a tunnel on this section of the trail. Not an old train tunnel, unfortunately. It's something they had to excavate to get the trail under US 23 or Maryland State 23, whatever they call it, East-West Highway. And to the tunnel. There are numerous benches on the trail. As you can see, this one's been redone. I think most of them have been redone within the last year. It's always a nice good place to sit, rest, stretch. For a point of reference as to where we are, we're coming up on Hart Heritage Estates here off of Route 24. A little disappointed. Usually see a ton of squirrels on the trail. I guess they're in out of the wind today. Maybe it's because there's been several dogs. Maybe they're out of sight. I always like stopping at this bridge when it's warm weather because usually there's some really pretty turtles sunning themselves. Either there in the sand, or on the roots or the rocks. They had a hard time last year because they got washed out a few times, but really good place to see some turtles. We are coming up on another nice stopping place here on the trail. As you can see, more benches. And they overlook this marshy area. I've seen deer in here close. They've planted some bushes trying to get butterflies in here. Let's see if I can zoom in. Benches on both sides. Another stream here, stream and bridge. We're down close to the Bynum end now. One thing I failed to mention when I was up at Forest Hill is that this section of the trail at both ends during the summer actually has working restrooms. Rest of the time they do have porta pots out, but it's nice when it's warm to actually have working facilities. There's a sign here at the end at this parking lot, which isn't as big as for the Forest Hill end. Still can be pretty good parking. I have seen this one crowded, but never completely full. I've always been able to find a parking space. And here's your sign with our distances. So the tunnel from here is 0.92 miles. All the way back to the park is 1.65. So you're a little over 3 miles if you do the whole round trip. I'm gonna head back now. Sunset's gonna get me here before too long. I was hoping to get a nice sunset today. Might happen yet. As I said earlier, they are building a section toward the Bel Air area, toward the William Street parking lot, which is the next section of the trail. From what I understand, it was a 3-year project. I think it may be open in 2023. I'd have to look into that. I'm excited to see a new section. Maybe someday we can bike all the way from Forest Hill to Annie's Playground in Fallston and back. That would be fun. There are some mile markers along the trail. This is directly across, or just up the trail. And that white fence that's decorated all the time. 5.5 miles. And they do count up from Annie's Playground to Forest Hill. So when the trail's done, probably about 6 miles. That would be a great bike ride. Did get a little bit of sunset this afternoon. I'm on the section of the trail on Newport Drive. So this is the parking lot at what I've been calling the Bynum end. It's actually on Melrose Lane off of Bynum Rd. So I did a little research last night and I found out that that stream that the trail crosses 3 times is all actually Bynum Run. It snakes through the area here. So we got Bynum Road, Bynum Run. I have seen the water pretty high sometimes after some storms, but normally just a nice calm stream. Okay. This is Martic Drive, which crosses the trail on the south side of the tunnel. It's kind of nice. They have a median in the middle. Not trying to cross both lanes of traffic. Not that there's really ever a lot of traffic here, but it does feel a little safer. I know the section of the trail that they're building down in Bel Air, they're doing this on Vale Road, and then also, of course, for 924 crosses down by the Independent Brewery. As you can see today, there's hardly anybody on the trail. There was one car back there when I parked. There was one more pulled in before I left. I know it's a little chilly today, but it actually feels good to be out here. Just gotta dress warm, gloves, bring some water with you. You don't want to get dehydrated no matter what the weather. I had to stop to make an errand to run on the way here today, so I'm not going to be able to do the whole trail. But it's been fun. I've seen several squirrels today. I didn't see any yesterday. The weather's going to change tonight. It's going to be really cold. Might be some precipitation. Maybe they're out and gathering. Oh, there's one. Look at that. They're everywhere. So funny, no squirrels at all yesterday. Now I'm seeing them everywhere. It's got to be that they sense the weather changing. So I'm back to the parking lot. Probably took me half an hour or so, maybe a little more. Of course, I stopped and took some pictures, one thing and another. As you can see, chasing sunset again. But the days will get longer and they'll get warmer eventually. We'll have some cold weather in between. Maybe some snow tonight. But always remember, let's keep rolling.